Today's reading lesson is going to be over the passage Fruit Pizza, which is a nonfiction passage, right? It's a recipe, so we're making something informational. All right, so Fruit Pizza, does this sound like something you would like to try? Ingredients: one package, which is 20 ounces of sugar cookie dough, 8 ounces cream cheese softened, 1/3 cup sugar, half teaspoon vanilla extract, half cup orange marmalade, 2 tablespoons water, 4 to 6 types of fruit: bananas, oranges, blueberries, seedless grapes, strawberries, and so on. Yum, this sounds good to me. Let's read what the directions are. Those were the things that we need, or the ingredients. Let's look at the directions. On a cookie sheet or pizza pan, press cookie dough into a thin circle about 12 inches wide. Okay, so we know that's about as big as a ruler. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes or until golden brown. Cool and place on serving tray. Combine cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla. Mix until well blended. Spread over crust. Slice and arrange fruit over cream cheese mixture. Mix marmalade and water. Pour over fruit. Chill, cut into wedges, and serve. Okay. Now, what I would suggest for you, boys and girls, is that you actually pull this passage out of your packet so that you can look at the passage while you answer the comprehension questions. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just pull the passage itself out of the packet and kind of set it next to where I'm working here. I wish I could show you both under my camera, but unfortunately with the way my camera works, that's not quite possible. So I'm going to tell you that right now next to me, I have the Fruit Pizza passage so that I can look at both at the same time. Okay. All right, so let's see what this says. Write these steps in the correct order. Not all of the recipe steps are here. Chill, bake dough, press dough into circles, slice and arrange fruit, make a cream cheese mixture. So the only way that we're going to be able to figure this out is to go back into the directions, right? So I'm going back and I'm looking for evidence of which step comes first. So I'm going to pull my passage back out. Now I know that it's not in the ingredients section because that was just where they told us what to use. So it must be in the directions section. So let's see what direction they give us first. On a cookie sheet or pizza pan, press cookie dough into a wide, thin circle about 12 inches wide. Let's see if that's on here. Chill, bake dough. So, okay, I see press dough into circle. So I believe that is number 1. I think I'm actually also going to just underline it in the passage so I can prove where my evidence is. So I'll go ahead and for number 1, I'll maybe give this a check mark so I know I used it, and I'll write that as step 1. Press dough into circle. Okay, great. Let's see what the next step is. Pull my passage back up. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes or until golden brown, and cool. I definitely saw cool in there. Let's see if baking is one of the steps that they gave us on the worksheet. Chill, bake dough, slice and arrange fruit, make cream cheese mixture. Okay, so I think number 2's got to be bake dough, right? Now, I notice that it says chill, which is not the same as cool, even though they can mean the same thing in some sentences. But cool would be like let it out of the oven and just let it sit, so it's not in the heat anymore. But chill is like put it in the refrigerator. So chill is not going to be my next step. I'm going to check and see what my next step is. Combine cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla. Mix until well blended. Spread over crust. Slice and arrange fruit. Okay, so we're definitely making that cream cheese mixture. So that's going to be the next one. Okay. Now, boys and girls, Mrs. Thorsby is not going to do the whole thing on here because I want you to use your brain power to do some of this. But I did want to get you started. So remember, the idea with both fiction and nonfiction when we're working with comprehension is always that we're going back in the text to look for evidence of our work. Now, let's just look at what this bottom direction is so that you're clear before I end the video. Recipes often use short forms of words called abbreviations. Match the abbreviations in the box with their common recipe word. Now, even if you're not someone who cooks or bakes often, which to be honest, Mrs. Thorsby doesn't cook and bake that often. I'd like to learn how to be better at it. A lot of times you can tell which goes with which because the letters match up with the letters in the word. Okay, so for example, teaspoon. If I look up at my options, I can see that this option has TSP, which are 3 of the letters within this word. So there's a good chance that TSP is going to be this abbreviation because remember, an abbreviation is a short form of a word. Okay, and in fact, I can assure you that TSP is teaspoon. All right, I'll let you work on the rest of that reading comprehension on your own. If you have any questions, I'll be on Zoom today from 2:40 to 3:20.